It's another beautiful day the Lord has made. Let us be glad and rejoice in it. It's another day we witness some good UEFA Champions League matches. Barcelona are on heat. They are on fire. They are scoring a lot of goals, banging in goals left, right, center. And then Bayern Munich also managed to get a 1-0 win over Benfica. And this is their second win in the UEFA Champions League this season in the group stages. Inter Milan also, the big match of today, Inter Milan also secured a 1-0 victory over Arsenal, the Gunners. And Atletico Madrid surprisingly traveled to the Stade de France Princess. Anyhow you call it, Stade de Princess. They also won by 2 goals to 1. After conceding the first goal, they came back from behind and then they did a comeback and then they won the match by 2 goals to 1. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, Albertine Sports. Subscribe and then you also turn on post notification bell. And you also share for other people to join. Benfica lost to Bayern Munich by 1 goal. Prior to the match yesterday, in my preview, I said Bayern Munich had nothing to do than to win this match because after 3 matches they've played, after the 3 matches they've played, they won only one against Dynamo Zagreb, and then they lost to Aston Villa, then lost to Barcelona. So losing this match is clearly limiting their hopes of qualifying to the next stage of the UEFA Champions League. So they had nothing to do than to win this particular match, and the Jamal Musiala got the most important goal for them, and they were able to secure that 3-0 win. That 1-0 win over Benfica. So now you're checking the table, they have 6 points. They have 6 points after 4 matches. Bayern Munich have 6 points, and then Benfica still have 6 points on the table. So now let's check the standings. Bayern Munich are 17th on the league. The league table. Bayern Munich are 17th with 6 points behind Dynamo Zagreb, which Bayern Munich scored them by 9 goals to 2. So them Dynamo Zagreb are also have um 7 points. So then Dynamo Zagreb are system with 7 points, and Bayern Munich are behind Dynamo Zagreb with 6 points. So out of 4 matches, they've been able to win six out of the. They've been able to win 2 out of the 4 matches they've played, and then they are in the Bayern Munich. Benfica are 19th with. They also having 6 points out of the 4 matches they played. And the next match was against Arsenal and then Inter Milan. Arsenal and Inter Milan. Yesterday, I was very optimistic about goals not coming in. These clubs not scoring in much of goals in this particular fixture because both of them have a very good defense. The centre back pair of Arsenal, Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba, are very good. And then the centre back pair of Inter Milan, Bastoni, Stefan De Vrij, Matteo Darmian, Bisek, Federico Di Marco, they have a good centre back pair. And in front of the centre back pair, they have Chanoglu and Henrik Mkhitaryan to play act as a double pivot in front of the centre back. You could clearly show how good they are defensively. They played against Manchester City. They didn't concede a goal. They played against Young Boys. They didn't concede a goal. Today, they didn't concede a goal against Arsenal. And out of the 4 matches they've played, Inter Milan are yet to concede a goal in the Champions League out of 4 matches. So after playing 4 matches, they've scored 6 goals. They've conceded 0 goal. So they are the only club in the Champions League this season at the moment after 4 matches who are yet to concede a goal. That shows how good they are defensively. They're not scoring a lot of goals, but they are also not conceding. And that is what you need in a team. If you do not score more goals, don't concede. And then they are having a very good game. Arsenal, it's not a big deal Arsenal losing to Inter Milan because yesterday I said Inter Milan prior to the start of the match, Inter Milan are favourites as compared to Bayern Munich, as compared to Arsenal, because Arsenal are facing some injury crisis. Their main creator in the team is out injured. He just returned from his injury and wasn't fully fit to start this particular fixture. Up front, Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, and then Kai Havertz are not up there to they are actually good players, but are they up to that level? They will outplay the defensive line of Inter Milan, and that was what Inter Milan did very well in this particular match. And at the end, the most important thing was to get the win. And they got that win at their home. And then the next match we're also going to talk about is going to be the PSG and then the Atletico Madrid match. Luis Enrique, we are all aware that he's a coach who likes to possess the game more in the midfield. So in his midfield, we have João Neves, Vitinha, Warzier, Emery, and then they have Fabian Ruiz. Now up front, he has Ousmane Dembele, Bakola, and then Kolo Muane. Definitely, they are going to have possession. They are going to possess more of the game. But how can you possess the game? You play 71% possession. You get 22 goal attempts and score only one goal. That was what PSG did today. Atletico Madrid just had 29% of the possession in the match, but they scored 2 goals. And that clearly showed me I don't believe in Diego Pablo Simeone. He hasn't convinced me enough. I mean, considering the kind of players Atletico Madrid do sign for this coach and how long he has been in this club, and yet he's yet to win a UEFA Champions League, and then he always flattered to the same. I didn't expect him to go and then beat PSG at home, but he did that. But I think the problem of PSG is actually getting bigger because they were not able to beat Arsenal. They were not able to beat PSV and Eindhoven. They are also today they lost to Atletico Madrid. And an Atletico Madrid side that lost to Benfica by 4 goals to nil. They lost to Lille, and PSG were not able to beat Atletico Madrid at home. I think Luis Enrique should develop a strategy that will let PSG, I mean, return to their best of form. Because checking the quality, oh yes, Mbappe left the club, but they have some good quality in their team. At least there are certain matches you can manage to win. And if you will not be able to win those particular matches, at least secure a draw, especially playing at home against Atletico Madrid. Yeah, it's going to be a tough match because Atletico Madrid sometimes, even Diego Pablo Simeone, not extraordinary enough, sometimes can be stubborn because of how good they are defensively. They've also signed some good players. They have some quality that on any day they can come into the match and change the game because for Angel Correa, anytime Angel Correa comes from the bench, he always try that he will get the win for Atletico Madrid. He did same against Real Madrid. Today he did same against PSG. And then this is what Pablo Simeone uses. So if as a coach you are being more pragmatic, trying to possess the game more, it's not going on well for you. Your team is creating a lot of chances, but refusing to squander or refusing to convert those chances they've created. You twist things a bit because maybe Pablo Kolo Muani is wasteful, Ousmane Dembele is wasteful, but Kola is not experienced enough to convert a lot of chances. So sometimes you let some people who can change the game comes in and they do the most important thing in the match. I think so far PSG have only 4 points in the Champions League group stage on the table. They have only 4 points, and if they are 25th on the table. So if we decide to stop playing the group stages now, PSG won't qualify because the 24th team is PSG in the 25th on the table, and then from 9th to 24th are going to play the playoff, and then from A first to eighth will qualify directly to the round of 16. So if we decide to stop playing the Champions League group stages at the moment, PSG won't qualify. And this is the standard of PSG at the moment. They have enough quality to at least be in the top 20 on the table, but they are 25 on the table. I think Luis Enrique should get his things done. He should work well and then try to recover the good days for PSG. Now, one match that was very dramatic was the Club Brugge and then the Aston Villa match. Yes, Aston Villa traveled to Belgium. They lost by 1 goal to nil. It was a penalty though. But my interest was the kind of penalty Club Brugge won. How on earth do you commit such a penalty? Terror Minks. A goalkeeper passes the ball for you, or passes the ball to you. Sorry, a goalkeeper passes the ball to you. The ball is not like the ball wasn't out of play. So the goalkeeper saved the ball and then he passed the ball to Terror Minks. Terror Minks decided to hold the ball. He decided to use his hands to catch the ball, pass the ball back to Emiliano Martinez. And that was a penalty. Very, very dramatic. And at the level of Terror Minks and how um Aston Villa wants to go far in the UEFA Champions League. These are certain mistakes you don't commit. At least securing the 1 point in this particular match will move Aston Villa from 9 points to 10 points. Then they'll be comfortable and then they'll know definitely they're going to qualify directly to the round of 16. But committing such a penalty made them lose this match, and then it was not a good something they did in this particular fixture. And the next match we are going to talk about is going to be definitely the Barcelona and then the Crevena versus that match. The rate at which Barcelona are banging in goals is very, very outrageous. It's very, very outrageous. Now, Barcelona have an average or do score more than 3 goals in the last 5 matches they've played. They are rating 3 goals per game in the last 5 matches they've played. They scored Bayern Munich 4-1. They scored Madrid 4-0. They scored Espanyol 3-1. And today, they scored 5-2 against Crvena Zvezda. Yes, Crvena Zvezda is not that club you expect him to come to Barcelona and give Barcelona a tough time, especially the current form of Barcelona. Crvena Zvezda can't come inside, can't stay at home. Maybe Barcelona traveling to Serbia. Crvena Zvezda can't give that tough time to FC Barcelona with the form of FC Barcelona currently. But scoring 5 goals and the number of chances Lewandowski squandered, and something good is that Barcelona are, creating a lot of chances. So Lewandowski can get 5 expected goals, and then he'll end up scoring only 2 and squander 3 of them. And Lamine Yamal, today he wasn't on the score sheet. He didn't give an assist. He didn't score a goal, but he had a very, very, very good game. That goal from Rafinha, come on, Rafinha with 5 goals after 4 matches in the UEFA Champions League, and he's leading the top scoring chart in the UEFA Champions League after 4 matches. 5 goals with 3 assists. This is a boy who I always say last season was a rejected stool, and this season has turned into a cornerstone. Having a very, very, very good season. Rafinha with 5 goals, Lewandowski also with 5 goals. And I was very, very happy for Fermin Lopez because he scored his first goal in the season after he went to the Olympics. Had a very, very good tournament, came back, got injured, came back and then got 2 assists against Bayern Munich, and today he scored his first goal in the season. Kunde with 3 assists, and Kunde is having a good season. I mean, giving 3 assists in this fixture as a right back. This is a guy who last season was a good defender when it comes to defending as a right back, but surging forward wasn't that extraordinary. But he has improved enough, and he's playing very well as a right back, surging forward, creating chances, and then giving good crosses, giving 3 assists in this particular fixture was an extraordinary performance from Jules Kounde, hat-trick assist. Yes, that's not something you expect from Jules Kounde, but he has done it, and he needs to be applauded for what he has done. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Albertson Sports on YouTube. Subscribe and also turn on post notifications.